Everybody has something that they're curious about in life. As far as me, made this video. I'm going to be discussing 10 questions that I've accumulated throughout the week. Question number 1: why do people, for anime watchers, why do people like Baki? As a kid, I used to watch Baki. I would say I was too young, maybe a little bit underage. Maybe it was, I don't think it was for my age range. But as a kid, I used to watch it, and I used to thought the fight scenes were so cool. At the same time, I was growing up watching Dragon Ball Super and stuff like that. And when Dragon Ball Super wasn't dropping nothing on demand, yes, this was that long ago, on demand, I didn't really have nothing else to watch, so I indulged in watching Baki. And I don't know why, it just came to me some randomly one day. I just gained consciousness, and I'm looking at myself. I think it took for me to see that to see the bathroom and urinal scene with Baki and that one big buff black guy in prison, I believe. And I think that's the last time I watched it. It got strange. I don't get the appeal. Because it's so unrealistic. It's so strange. It's so strange and so unrealistic, dog. Like, it's actually bizarre. No adventure. It's actually very bizarre. But yeah, I don't get how people watch it and like are actually entertained by it. I kind of find it like as brain rot now, because it's like, dog, the stuff that they be saying and the stuff they be doing is legit. Does not make no sense. Does not make. Yujiro should not be able to do the stuff he be doing. No. Question number 2: why do grandmas always have like them old toys and like old not figurines, but like statues of like babies with angels? It's so strange. Not my grandma, but like in the houses I've been to and stuff like that, they either have stuffed animals, baby angels with wings. They're like ceramic. It's like so weird. It's so strange. I would say it's creepier than like seeing baby dolls, like with little girls and baby dolls and stuff. It's weird to me, man. It's so creepy. I find the junk's like so like I'm actually like, it actually kind of scares me a little bit. Number 3: people in small towns. I come from a larger place, coming to a small town, so it was like, of course I already assumed that everybody. Wait, that's not even a question. The question, my fault. The question was, why do people in small towns date everybody? And now that I'm looking at it, that's not very true. It's just that there's not a lot of people, to really date. I was just like, I don't know. At the time, I was in the mind state of like, dog, everybody knows each other, which I expected when I moved down. But like, everybody knows each other. Everybody already like grew up with each other, and everybody's kind of like been with each other already. So it was kind of like. It was, I was thinking that from the mindset, like, dog, why do you guys all know each other? Why do you guys all like each other? Like, or you guys are like already like talk to each other? It's like, dog, like dog, save some room for me, big dog. Question number 4: why are shoes worth more than 200? I'm a track runner. Granted, I have my own track shoes and stuff like that, and I know they might be expensive, but they serve a certain purpose. What purpose do luxury shoes have? Is that an asset? Are they like, is it an investment? I would never spend more than 200 on the shoes. I would say the only time I probably only spent close to that was legit a pair of Jordans, and I'm pretty sure they were like brand new. Dog, I'm never spending more than 200 on the shoes. At the end of the day, shoes are footwear. They're footwear. I'm walking around in dirt with these mugs, boy. I'm walking around in dirt. I'm dirty, bro. I'm dirty. I get grimy out here, bro. I'm always working, dog. I ain't got time to be. I'm wearing boots. I'm wearing boots right now as we speak. These ain't Timbs. They look like Timbs though, but these ain't Timbs. They way better than Timbs. I'm always working, bro. Like I feel like that stuff is for the birds, man. Like, and I ain't really a materialistic dude. So it's like when it came to like things like that, man, shoes should not be more than 200, bro. I seen a video, it was like freaking Duke Dennis and Rakai, and he was like burning some like $1,000 shoes. Dog, Shoes should never be 1,000. Never, 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 never. If I can't tippy toes in the mugs, now granted, I would never tippy toes on my Jordans. Those are my gracious, beautiful, beautiful black Jordans. But like at the same time, it's like you got luxury shoes, you got work shoes, and then you got that. But at the same time, I would not get luxury shoes that are so luxurious that they just don't serve no purpose other than to look good, dog. Like there's too much stuff going on in this world to be focused on like just looking nice and looking like you got money, dog. All right, anyway, question number 5. Why every time, this is more of a personal one, why every time I get a retwist, people feel the nerve to tell me, oh man, all you need is a lineup? You don't think I know that? You don't think I know that? You do not think that's the next stop? You think, man, you're not even supposed to get a lineup before you get the retwist. You're supposed to get the retwist first and then lineup. And they're like, dang, bro, you just really need a lineup. It's like, yeah, no crap, Einstein, bro. I just got my retwist. Of course I'm gonna look bogus. Of course I'm gonna look bogus. I ain't gonna look fresh until the very next day, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all just be playing games. Sometimes I feel like y'all just be asking questions just to like, I feel like people just be asking questions just to get under my skin, bro. I just be talking to talk. I say that a lot. A lot of people just be talking to talk. So yeah, that was more of a personal one. Number 6. Why whenever I'm talking on the phone, regardless of whoever I'm talking to, no, my voice has way more bass, especially when I'm talking louder. It has way more bass. It sounds way deeper than how I was being portrayed right now. Why does it sound like I sound like a little kid, bro, when I'm talking on the phone? Like I sound corny. Like I'll be talking to my friends sometimes, maybe a family member or relative, and it's like I'd be like I pick them up like, hey yo, what's going on? Like on some, hey yo, what's going on? But then like on the other end, and I hear an echo, it's like, hey yo, what's going on? Like why does it sound like that, bro? We killing it. It's dead. 7. Why do people who sing sound so good for no reason at all? And granted, you might be like, oh, well, of course they're gonna sound good. They can sing. But it's like, as someone who's dabbled in the music, it's like, I gotta make stuff sound good. You feel me? I ain't got that natural talent. I gotta make stuff, combobulate, and just like I gotta make it connect. Pretty much is what I'm saying. People who sing don't gotta do that at all. They'll take a sentence completely out of context, 2 sentences that have nothing to do with each other, and make them mix, and it doesn't sound trash compared to like a freaking BandLab rapper, which is like, dog, a BandLab rapper who can't sing, mind you. It's like, bro, like you actually gotta try. There's levels to this junk, but sadly there's no levels when you can sing. There's just a flat walkway. It's just a flat walkway, dog. Why do they have it so good? Never would have made it. My fault. Question number 8. Why is there no love on the Pop the Balloon show? Now, you might be able to argue with me, there's love, and that's the whole purpose, and I found my dream soulmate on Pop the Balloon. Bro, nobody is paying you. Nobody is paying you to say these things. Stop lying. Please, stop. Tell the truth. Let's be so for real, man. I watched the Pop the Balloon show. I watched this guy named Reese. He is mad funny. Shout out Reese. Reese Live. It's Reese. That guy is so funny. I love that guy. But he's like, I be seeing these Pop the Balloon shows, and it's like beautiful women, and they be like, dude, they be like imagine the love of your life reject you because your shoelaces don't match with the shirt. I'm speaking when I say top, I mean the shirt. Like, or she don't like the hairstyle, not your face. You could look good. She'll say that too. She'll be like, oh, you're handsome, I just don't like guys with the dreads. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Because it's like, I feel like as a dude, If I like somebody, I like somebody, regardless what they got going on. If I think they're cute, I think they're cute, man. If I think they're, if I want to approach, I'm going to approach. It don't matter if the aesthetic don't match up with mine. It don't matter if the hair don't. It don't even matter if I don't even like the hair, dude. If you my type, you my type. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. If I like your face, you look good. That's how I see it. If I like your personality, you look good, man. That's how I see it. Now, if you got a good personality, if a good personality and looking beautiful ain't enough. Wait, looking beautiful. This goes for dudes too. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the personality and the looks don't carry it, you want me to be a Fashion Nova too? Like, man, they be acting like you can't change they be acting like you can't change the clothes. Like, you think this is built-in cosmetics? You think I wake up and this is what I got on 24/7? You think when you get with me, I'm gonna just keep this exact same fit on down to a T, bro? Like, no, that's not. It just baffles me, man, because he's like grown women. I hate to be that type of person to be like some grown man worried about bro, but like, these are grown women. These are adults. I'm still a teen. Some people will call me old. Some people call me young, but that's a cap. That's cap. That's a lie. These are little kids. I'm a teen. I'm still young. I got a couple more years ahead of me. But like, these are like women in like their 30s and stuff. Like, man, you supposed to have stuff figured out, bro. If bro wearing a hat is what's deterring you from finding your husband, dog, I don't even think you looking for a husband, dog. That don't make no sense. Anyway, we're gonna skip to the next one. This one's another personal one. Why does my track coach hate me? Now, y'all might not know the answer to this, but I know the answer to this. My track coach, I think he's using the technique. I think he's using a mad technique, man. Cause like a mad technique, that don't make no sense. But like, mind you, I'm a middle distance runner. Dog, he tried to make me run a 2 mile. Now, I can understand pushing yourself. I can understand a coach wanting you to drive and be the best version you can be, but at the same time, I would have to want that. You know, the runner would have to want that. You ain't gonna run my track meets for me, man. You ain't gonna step in these shoes and run it for me. You ain't gonna get that record for me. So it's like, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's up to you to get that drive and go get what you want. You feel me? So I was like, and if I give you my best and you ask me for more, dog, you must want me to die. That's where it comes in, where I'm like, why do you hate me? Because if I give you my best and I'm legit dying on the ground, like my body is cramping, and I'm telling you, and I feel like my freaking calf muscles gonna bust out my leg, like bust out the paint, and you talking about some, man, you need to run a little bit harder, man, dog, I'm on my last breath. I got no HP left, and you talking about some, oh, maybe if you did this, dog, if I give you my best and you ask me for more, you want my life. You want me to die. You want to take my life away. That's the only way I can sum it up. Cause I feel like you hate me, dog. And like, I'm legit, I'm giving it my all, man. And he legit told me I got first place in an 800 meter race. And this man told me, he said, man, you ran faster last year. You know what I did last year? I ate donuts before practice. Coach had to tell me to stop eating donuts. Actually, I had to put the donuts down. I was getting a gut. But no, like, my lifestyle, my whole diet was completely different from how it is now. My whole physique, I wouldn't say my physique was different. I've always been kind of built, kind of muscular. But like I said, I put way more good things into my body than I did last year. And you mean to tell me that I did better last year? Come on now. I wasn't even trying last year. I gave you my all, and you tell me you're tripping. Anyway, back on the last question, dog. Question 10, my final one. Why is it so hard? And I know some of y'all gonna be repulsed at this question. I know it's very inappropriate, very I do apologize. I know some people have like a, it's kind of like a trigger word for some people. And I do apologize, so I'm gonna just give y'all a warning right now. Why is it so hard getting a job? Now let me hold your hand when I say this. It's okay you ain't got a job. I used to be just like you once upon a time. But then I came across something called a resume, and it changed my life. I need you to go find a resume. I need you to go on Indeed. I need to go on Indeed. But no, dog, it's like so hard to like find a job. I wouldn't say it's so hard to find a job. I believe you can make money anywhere. As a young entrepreneur myself, which a lot of people would say I've been a broke bum all my life, but that's cap. But like, dog, it's like, it's like, man, I remember, I'm gonna just give y'all the story. Actually, nah, I've always been a burger flipper. I'm just now getting out of that field. But basically, it's like, you apply to all these places, and some of these places don't hit you back. Like, they'll say, hire needed, people needed, and like, they legit won't hire you, dog. Like, for instance, I had this place, like, I'm already going through it. I had this place where I'm like, it was this fast food place, and I was even to have fast food that was paying me 11 to a fast food place that was going to pay 16. Mind you, I get up in there, and this was like a year or two ago. I get up in there, and I'm looking all spiffy. I got my little uniform on. I'm like, okay, I'm getting this little interview in. So I have this talk with this lady, and mind you, my friends work there. So they're like, yeah, man, we need people, bro. You gonna get the job. I'll put a good word for you. All right. I get there, and they're like, so do you smoke? Do you drink? I've never smoked. I never drink. And I'm like, no, I don't do that. I don't do that. Mind you, I know a whole bunch of people be capping on their junk, but I don't put no cap in my rap. At least not yet. I have not indulged in them, in those things. So I'm like, nah. I just be chilling. And so, and then, like, mind you, I have my hair up like this. I have my hair up like this, just so she could see my face. I have my hair up like this, and so like one of my dreads like popped out mid thing, like we just want like something like that popped out, and she's like, "Are you gonna be able to put your hair up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, 100%, I got that." As I said that, this mug pop out, and I'm like, I'm just keeping it cool. I'm keeping it cordial, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like that. Put it back, mind you. I didn't get the job because of my locks. Not even a month later, they hired a dude with longer hair than me. Locks. Actually, they didn't just hire that dude. They hired multiple people that went to my school. They weren't even good workers on top of that, bro, because they left. They actually didn't leave. They got fired. You should have chose me. But like, I get up in there, I'm like, all right, I'm thinking I'm gonna get this job or whatever. They didn't hire me because of my hair, and they told my friends that. They told the other workers that who were vouching for me. It was like, yeah, we're not gonna hire him. He's, his hair and stuff. And dog, they hired another dude with longer hair than me, another dude with also who had locks. Bro, they hired 3 people who had locks and just had them in the back, and these people didn't even keep the job, bro. Man, that was just a story, bro. But it's cool though. Like they said, life's rejection has got protection, man. But anyway, I was gonna be flipping burgers there anyway, and besides, I'm up to better places now. So that was a little story. I don't know why I told that story. I guess it just came with why it's hard to get a job. Dog, the economy is going crazy right now, dog. I'm just hoping the streamer stuff work out, bro. It's YouTube. I'm trying to be like Corey Kenshin for real. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna just give y'all a little word of advice, word of little wisdom from Z Money. Side note, money does not change you, it just amplifies who you've already been. So basically, if you're a greasy, slimy dude, you've always been greasy or slimy, you just didn't have the resources to be greasy or slimy. That's pretty much it. Alright, anyway, deuces, hope y'all had an amazing day and hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, give me some feedback, give me something, man. Just Alright, you ready? You ready? Okay.
Dirty face it.